Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Steve here in another video. And what I'm going to talk about today, guys, just been thinking of a few things on some directions, some marketing strategies, some things that we're going to be working on, and really, and I'm sure a lot of you, I'm sure you're always thinking of, what kind of strategy could I do that can take my business to a whole nother level? What kind of tool can I use? What kind of course can I purchase? What kind of tactic or strategy that I could focus on that can take me to a whole nother level? I know that constantly goes through my mind. I've been doing this for a long time, literally a decade now, where we've actually been promoting and marketing online full time for 10 years. And so we're always evolving. We're always thinking of different ways and different lanes and different things that we can use to help us to become successful. And and that makes sense. You got to evolve. You got to find what's working. You got to find what's not working for you so you can correct a few things. But what I want to talk about, one thing a lot of people forget about is working on themselves. And I'm going to talk about something. I've got a few points here that I definitely want to cover. And in today's video, really the title is really simple. Go all in on you. I know a lot of times we're going all in on the business. We're going all in on this. We're going all in on that. And then we forget to go all in on ourselves. And that's where a lot of times we fall short. I know that's where a lot of times I've fallen short, just over the years of correcting and learning from this mistake and from this failure. I never really call them failures. They're always learning experiences. I never fail in anything. We just always learn. So what I'm going to do in this video, guys, I got a few points that can definitely help you, to get to the next level. Point number one. Most people, if you're marketing and if you're watching this video, so whoever you are, if you're watching this live or if you're watching a replay, most people focus on sharing links. They focus on pitching, whatever the opportunity is, whatever the product, service, whatever, we focus on that. We focus on sell, get the sale, make the money, get the sale, pitch, share links. That's typically all we do. There's a time and place for all of that. But a lot of times we just focus just on that. And that's where a lot of times you're falling short, because really what you want to do, you want to focus on giving value to others. And I'm going to break it down a little bit, because, here's the thing. We all want leads. We want sales. We want success, and we want to go all in on our business. And I think you should. I think that has its place. You definitely need to know what you're doing. You need to know what you're offering. You need to know the benefits of the product. You need to know how the compensation plan works. Nobody wants to join anybody that doesn't know anything about what they're doing, just so you know. Okay, so you need to know these things. And again, all this stuff has its place. You have to you have to be an expert. You have to let people know that you know what you're talking about when it comes to the business. But here's the thing. But in most cases, we forget about going in on ourselves. And let me kind of break it down here. And again, this is going to be a short video. So a lot of people always ask me, well, what do you mean by going in on you? What do you mean by that? Well, a lot of it comes from personal development. It's funny that I'll post a video about making money or whatever, make $1,000 in a week or make $100 a day or $200 a day. And, whether it be on any kind of social media platform, and it just blows up, right? We'll get all kind of communication and comments and stuff like that or whatever. But then when I'm talking about the things that really matter, a lot of times people look at the tactic or the method or whatever it might be, I'm promoting this and it is going to help me to get to, or it's going to pay me $100 a day or whatever. But a lot of people don't realize I'm sure it's true in all those different opportunities. Yeah, you can make money, but you got to have the right mindset to even make the money. And if you don't have the right mindset of being consistent and being a student of the game of marketing online, you're going to have a hard time getting to where you want to go. Some of y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Some of you know what I'm talking about, where you're having these issues, you're going through these little problems, and you're thinking it's going to solve all my problems. If I get it and I promote it, man, it's going to solve all my problems. It can, if you're going through the right personal development. And what I mean by that is just really just getting better. You guys, I remember when we first started years ago, I focused more on getting better. I recognized something years ago when we first started seeing people making a lot of money online. It just kind of blew me away that people can make $10,000. I mean, that was always the benchmark. I think it's kind of like the benchmark now for a lot of people that are just getting started. Man, if I could just make $10,000 a month, man, I can't believe people are making $10,000 or more in their pajamas. They're not even getting out of the bed all the way, and they're making this kind of money online. It used to blow me away. And here's the thing. I never really looked at everything shifted for us 10 years ago. Keep in mind, I'd always marketed. I always done like network marketing and stuff like that or whatever. That's pretty much where we got our start, was in network marketing. And I always wanted to do it online. And because I just felt it would be more efficient if I can reach people anywhere, versus just in my local area or whatever. But what really caught my attention was I started to notice a lot more people making big sums of income, and they were doing it all from home. And the interesting thing is, I didn't look at what they were promoting. I looked at how they were promoting. Okay. So I started learning what they were doing versus what they were promoting or what they were sharing, because you can make money in anything. If you know how to market, it doesn't matter. I tell people that all the time. It doesn't matter what it is. Marketing is marketing. If you know how to market, you can make money in anything. We can make money in anything. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm not saying that to brag. I'm just telling you, marketing is marketing. Once you understand certain things, you can make money in anything. Doesn't matter what it is, because you're gonna use the same formula. We use the same formula for everything that we do. Doesn't really matter what it is. Doesn't matter the product, the service, the whatever. We use the same formula. And how we learned that was by looking at other people, courses and all that kind of stuff, and learning more skills. There were some things that I didn't know how to do back then very well. One was making videos, and I recognized, I'm like, it seems like, and I don't know why I never saw this. I remember for years I joined and purchased a lot of different things online. I'm sure you can relate to this, and I remember once I realized that it was all about video. This is like back in 2012, 2011. Once I figured that it was all about videos, it made me think. I'm like, man, how many people did I buy from on the internet that I didn't know from anything? I didn't know these individuals, but I felt like I did because maybe they had a series of videos. This was even way before YouTube, really. People had certain websites and they had videos on there or whatever. And I remember buying products and services and opportunities all because these people had a video. So I learned early on, about 10 years ago, that if I just started making content consistently, people would start seeing me as that expert, as that individual, and maybe I might can start getting sales like they're getting. Maybe I can make money. Maybe me and my wife can really change our lives. And you know what? It wasn't overnight, but once we started, 3 months later, we both quit our jobs. Let me repeat that. Once we started, again, from nothing, no reputation, no leads, no anything. I'm just a guy working for a living. My wife's working for a living. We got kids, bills, whatever, but just always trying to figure out this internet marketing thing, right? And And once I figured out, like, man, you know what? The people that are making videos and making content, and this is way back in this is 10 years ago. I was like, the people that are making content seem to be making a lot of money. So I learned, okay? I learned more skills, the skill of making videos. I sucked at it in the beginning, but eventually I just kept doing it, and eventually I didn't suck anymore. So you're probably not gonna like it, but just do it and you'll get better. And then I noticed from making videos, creating content, doing pictures and videos, mostly videos in the beginning, we started building a brand. My name, her name, just what we're about, the value that we bring to people. It changed everything. So that's really what we started focusing on. We really went in on ourselves versus the company. It didn't matter what business. Some of you think, well, what company was it where you quit your job in 3 months? It doesn't matter what the company was. It could have been in anything, any business that paid any amount of income. It didn't even matter. It was because we went all in on ourselves. We started focusing on us and bringing out value to other people. It changed everything. So, because here's the thing, realistically, hope you guys listen to this. The goal is really to create attraction. Okay? Everybody's on social media right now. TikTok, YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and the list goes on and on and on and on and on, right? LinkedIn, everybody's on social media, okay? So our goal right now is to create attraction. So if you're like, well, I'm not me and my wife, we recruited, and I'm just talking about on the network marketing side of things. Well, I guess I can mix in sales as well. I don't know. Because that's even when you're referring people into network marketing or selling a product and service and affiliate marketing or whatever, even in your own products, how many transactions have we just personally created? I don't know. I have no clue. 50,000 transactions or more, maybe. I don't know. We've made millions of dollars simply because of creating content. Think about that. We've made a living over the last 10 years just from creating content on social media. Pictures, videos, audios, just telling stories about all kinds of stuff. Giving value, talking about different products or services, not just me, but a whole lot of other people that are doing it as well. In a lot of cases, way better than how I'm doing it. But there's so much room to grow. All you have to do is go all in on you. Okay? Go all in on you, build your brand, creating content, creating attraction, because that's what it does. So if you're creating content and you got hundreds or thousands or tens of thousands of people or more that's finally starting to see a lot of your content, once they get to know, like, and trust you, a lot of them will buy from you. And that's one thing I noticed. It wasn't overnight for us. 3 months, we started getting a lot of sales from people that didn't know us, that we didn't know them, but they knew us simply because of the content that we were creating. We just went all in on us and started creating a lot of content. We started getting a lot of attraction. People started seeing us from all over all the four corners of the internet, Facebook, YouTube, and all that. And it made an impact in other people because of the value that we were creating in a lot of the videos. They weren't all just pitch videos. Most of them were training related videos. Okay. So it definitely does make a difference. So you want to go all in on yourself, which helps to build your brand. Building your brand creates attraction, meaning when people are just coming to your content, that's where you're just getting leads just every single day. You're making sales every day, even if you're not even doing anything, because I can guarantee you right now, someone's watching a piece of content, another video that I've already made, even videos from years ago. It definitely does make a difference. So in 2012, we went all in on us. Some of you thought I was going to say about a company. No, we had some things that we were doing, yes, but we went all in on us. We recognized that, it was all about us. We stopped focusing on just making money, okay, and getting results. And we focused on the number one product that we have that nobody else has. And that's This guy right here. Nobody has this. There's not another Steve and Rachel. There's not another you. So that's the one thing, that's the edge that you have over anybody else on planet Earth. It's only one of you. So that's your number one product. So remember, if you're marketing or selling something, really realistically online, people are buying into other people. Okay. It might not be so much the product or the opportunity or whatever. Most people, they like to buy into people. So when people say, hey, Steve, I've been marketing this whatever for, a month, 2 months, 6 months, a year, whatever, and I still haven't gotten anybody on the internet. I post here and there about the opportunity and this, that, and the other thing, but they're not promoting themselves. They're just promoting the company, right? They're hiding behind the company, right? What I used to call it. Well, the reason, and I always tell people this, if you're like marketing something and you only share information about the company and, different banners and all kind of different things, pictures from other people, whatever, but you're not really sharing your stories or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, where you're just talking about it. All you do is talk about it. You don't talk about you and your experience or anything, or your insight or perspective, or sharing it through videos, audios, pictures. All you do is just talk about it. And then people wonder why they're not getting sales. But I always say, well, I can say you're not getting any sales, but technically I can't really say that, because here's what really happens in a lot of cases. You might be posting a lot of that information, and somebody might come across your post or, whatever, on social media. You posted some information the company posted, and you just kind of reposted it or retweeted that information that the company posted, right? It has nothing to do with you. It's all about the company and whatever, right? And you think, hey, if people see this information, man, they'll sign up. Well, some people might come across that information, and some people might even click on it and look at the information and be like, that's interesting. Let me get some more information. Then they maybe, people always go to your page, but they go to your page and there's really not enough going on there. There's nothing to impress that person that makes you look like an expert, right? So typically what happens, then they go to YouTube, and they type in the name, let me see who's doing this business. They type in the name of the company, enter, and then it brings up all these videos of different people that are, doing some big things with that opportunity. And then typically what happens, they find somebody out of that list that they kind of connect with. They might watch this person's video, that person's video, this person's video, this person's talking about this person's talking about that. But eventually they find somebody that, like, you know what? I like this person. I relate to this individual and their story and what they're doing and the things that they're offering and how they're doing the business. You know what? I'm going to sign up with this person. Y'all catch that? So yeah, technically, that you did create somebody that did sign up in the business. They just didn't sign up with you. Why? Because they didn't know who you were. You didn't have any videos of you. You had no information about who you are and your experience, your perspective, and why you joined. There was nothing about you, but they went online and they found some people that had stories, that had perspective, that had insight. That's why you want to create content. Okay? Because remember, people buy into people. Makes sense? They buy into people first before they buy into your product. So all we did in the beginning, we focused on ourselves. We went all in on us, and we gave a lot of value. So we did a lot of training. Like this video here, I'm just really giving value, just giving my perspective, things that we've done and some of our experience. And maybe it might help somebody that's actually watching this video, okay, all the way through. So it might help someone, just kind of giving you a little insight on what to expect in your journey of reaching your goal, whatever that goal might be, with whatever opportunity or whatever it is that you're doing. Okay. So remember, giving value, people always, people throw that word around a lot. Give value, value. What the heck is value? What do you mean? Help me save money or whatever? Well, not necessarily. Value is basically just giving value to people. Okay. You can do that in the form of a training video. Here's a prime example, perfect example. This video here is a training video. I'm just giving my take. I'm not giving a presentation. I'm not, I'm just talking about some things that I went through as an entrepreneur and some things that we've learned over the years that maybe can help someone else. Okay. And I'm sure if you're watching that, no matter what level that you're in, no matter how long you've been in, you've learned some things along the way in however many years you've been, on this earth. And guess what? I'm sure some things that whether it be business related, things that, even in your personal life, because we're all people here, especially entrepreneurs, we're people. We go through things that affects our business. And guess what? I'm sure you've got some insight to help people. Some things that you've learned along the way. If you learn some new way to generate leads, talk about it. Make a video about it. Hey, if it's working for you, make a video about it. I guarantee you it'll give some value to someone else. Okay? And what happens, and when you're giving value to a lot of people, people tend to want to follow you because you're giving them so much value for free. Just, hey, check this out. Learn this. Hey, have you heard about you're just giving value to people, right? And then what happens, what that does, it creates what we call KLT, know, like, and trust. When people get to know you, like you, and then trust you, they'll buy from you. So if you're giving a lot of value, then every now and then you're talking about, hey, I got this new tool. Hey, I got this new opportunity or whatever. A lot of people will want to listen, and a lot of people will want to work with you. I mean, how many times over the years, oh my God, I don't even know a number, where someone just watched some kind of training related video, because I got a lot of training videos about different things. And hey, Steve, I watched your video about this or whatever, or I was on your live last night or whatever. There was some good stuff. Man, I would love to work with you. What are you working on these days? I would love to work with you. They don't even know what I'm doing. And a lot of times people will join different things that we do simply because the value that we've given them. They just want to work with us on certain projects. And that's really what can happen for you. And again, I didn't make this stuff up, guys. I copied all this stuff from other people that were already making millions of dollars. So I'm not making any of this up. I'm just a copycat. I looked years ago, still learning because I don't know everything, and things evolve over the years, right? There's some things that we're doing now that we weren't doing back in 2012 or 2015 or 2018, right? Marketing is like fashion. It continues to evolve, but certain things remain the same. Okay. Attraction marketing, branding, building content or creating content, and to really build your brand to create attraction to your business. Cause that's how I am. I love, it's just a better conversation when people are hitting you up versus you hitting up people. Just a way better conversation. Right. So it definitely does work. So that's really what attraction marketing can definitely do for you. So again, focus on value. You can do that in training videos. Of course, make videos, hosting webinars, posting on social media, pictures, audios. A lot of people are podcasting. Why do people like podcasts so much? Because I would say the essence of a lot of podcasts nowadays is really just value related, because there's really no pictures per se. Now, a lot of people record their podcasts and put them on YouTube as well. So there's a lot of cool things that you can do to get those same conversations on different platforms. But ultimately, it's really just value. People sharing stories about different things, people learning about different things, right? YouTube is really big on that. It's really a search engine to learn about something. You're trying to figure something out, and YouTube is a really good teacher. So it's all about value. Okay. And the main thing, guys, go all in on you, so, and again, one of the best places to go all in on you, of course, is social media, which we've definitely been talking about. So that's really what it's all about, guys. That's why I'm super excited about, I guess the evolution and just kind of seeing how things have changed over the years. Guys, I don't know if some of you guys remember this. I remember on Facebook back in 2012 where you couldn't even upload video, right? Some of you probably remember that, but there was a time where you can even upload video you can link videos like on YouTube, you can link videos, but you couldn't upload videos. And then that eventually came, and I remember when lives finally hit the scene. I don't know, when was that? 2015, 16, something like that, or whatever, maybe 2016 or so. So there's been a lot of evolution, and I would say today compared to 2012, there's definitely a lot more competition, um, but there's definitely more ways and more resources for people to really kickstart their business through attraction marketing and focusing on them going all in on you. Okay. But you don't have, there's a lot of technical stuff that's been eliminated that once you really kind of had to know or learn to, before you can really start doing some really big things. So I would say nowadays it's way, I'm not just saying that, guys, it is way easier to take your business to another level, take your brand to another level than ever before because of all the different resources that we have today. There was a time where, looking back, you know, to really be successful marketing or have a successful business online, you really had to be good. You really did. Especially even way before, social media, so if you're like in network marketing, you really had to be good. You really did. You really had to grow. You really had to speak very well. There are so many things that you really had to do. Now, because now we all have a media machine behind us. So if we have a message, a brand that we want to get out, we have tools that can get those messages out for us. We don't need, and a lot of that we could do it for free. You can do paid advertising as well, but a lot of it, we built our business on organic reach, free marketing. We didn't build our brand on paid advertising. Okay, we just did. We just, I didn't have a lot of money. I didn't have any money when we first started. I had a camera and willingness to succeed. And once I understood, it hit me like a lightning bolt. I remember that moment when I realized that all we got to do is make videos. I'll tell you this story really quick and then we'll wrap it up. Years ago when I joined this one company, right? And I joined it like I think it was like a Monday morning. I saw it like on a Sunday night, and I happened to be off. I think it was Monday. And so, no, scratch that. I saw it Sunday night, but I joined it Monday morning. And so I'm looking over the information. It was a very low ticket offer opportunity, right? So I joined it and, looked over a lot of interesting things about it. Didn't tell anybody about it, mind you. I didn't just go out and start blasting and tell, no, I just kind of looked it over. And I said, this might be pretty cool. I think I can probably do this. And Tuesday came, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I had to work those days, right? And still hadn't told anybody about it. But in my mind, I was like, you know what? I'm going to take this thing to the next level because I understand that I need a really good offer, that a really good price point. This is what I was thinking. But I kind of already learned a little bit about attraction marketing. And then it hit me Friday. Okay, it hit me Friday. I think it was either Thursday or Friday. The person that I enrolled under, a young kid at the time, and I don't know, 23 or so, 24 maybe, and he was making about $4,000 a week in this opportunity, right? So this is June of 2012. Okay, June 2012, and so we're near the end of June, going into July. So I'm searching around on his YouTube channel, because he had just uploaded another video talking about how much money he made so far for the week, blah, 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 blah. And then it hit me. I said, I wonder how many, he'd been in maybe 6 weeks or so, maybe 6 or 7 weeks. So I went to his channel and I counted how many videos he's made about this particular opportunity, right? And it was like 34, 35 videos over the past 6 weeks or so. And then I went to the name of the company on YouTube and I was like, let me do something. So I typed the name of the company and all the videos popped up, right? And then I was just going down the list and seeing all the video. It was like, okay, there he is. Greg, if you're watching, you know what I'm talking about. There he is right there. There he is. There's another one. There's another one. Next page. There's another one. There's another one. And I was like, then it hit me. That's how he's getting all these sales. Because he's got all these videos under this keyword. People are searching for this opportunity, and they come, and he's all over on the first page. He's all over on the second page. He's all over on the third page. I'm like, it's like, okay, it's like fishing. If I'm fishing in a pond or a lake or whatever, and I got one pole, I can probably catch some fish here and there, right? It might take me all day or whatever to get one. But if I got, 10, 15, 20 poles or people helping me, or just, if I can duplicate myself, or if I just got different poles or all around, I'll probably catch more fish. Or another example, if there's a stream and fish, like the salmon that, during the spawning season, they're just floating, all going upstream, and they're all just flying upstream, right? And if you're a bear, you're probably catching some here, maybe, if they're a little slippery, right? You might get a few. But if you had a net, you could just sit back and just catch all the fish, right? That's really what he was doing. And it just hit me. And from that moment on, that was the moment that I realized, I'm like, you know what? I got to go all in on video. If I go all in on video, make a whole lot of videos about the company, whole lot of videos about just giving value and things that I've learned and helping people, man, I'll attract a lot of people. It was all in theory. Made sense. I heard other people talk about it, but that's just what they're talking about. I'm just listening and like, hey, it makes sense. I mean, shoot, it should work for me too, I guess. Let's just try and see what happens. So started making videos. Guess what? Making, training videos, how to do videos, videos about the opportunity, videos on just to help people with their mindset or whatever, just copying what I'm seeing from other people. And that's resonating with me that I can deliver the same information. And guess what? 90 days later, literally to the day almost, I'm walking into my boss's office, giving my resignation, giving my 2 weeks notice. True story. And it was, a lot of it was because of what was happening. We were consistently getting sales. It wasn't overnight. So I didn't make my first video and all kind of sales came in. It didn't really start snowballing until maybe about 5 weeks later of creating content. And then it just blew up from there. It just went from there. And it can still happen for you now, because I see it happening to a lot of people that are consistently making content. And I say all that to say this. It's all about going all in on you. Once you make that decision and just do it, don't worry about how ugly it's going to be. Don't worry about what people are going to think. I didn't care about what people thought. We were going through some things during that time. Some of y'all going through some things, some situations. You got some circumstances, some things that have happened, in your life that you need to get out of, that you need to fix. And great if you're in an opportunity. Great, awesome. Great, awesome. That's the first move. You made a decision to join something, to start something. Now you got to make a decision to create the engine that's going to make it go. Okay? Because you can make money in anything. Doesn't matter what it is. You can make money in anything. However, the only way you can make money, you got to do certain actions to make it work. Because most companies, if you make a sale in whatever, they're going to pay you. So you refer somebody, they're going to pay you. So the question is, well, how do I get more sales in a shorter period of time? Not one sale every 6 months. That's not going to make an impact in your life. You got to do things so you can get more sales in a very short period of time versus a very long period of time. Make sense? That's really what you want to do. And what's going to help you to do that is going all in on you. That's what it's all about. And that's why I'm super excited about just the evolution of everything. And that's why I just wanted to share this with you guys today. Don't forget to go all in on you. Whatever you're working on, focus on it. You definitely need to focus on that as well. But don't forget to focus on you. Personal development. Learn from the people that are crushing it. Don't just be in awe of their success. Great, applaud. We're going to congratulate and we're going to applaud people that are crushing it. But I want you to look at what they're doing. Okay? Look at what they're doing, how they're doing it, and duplicate it. That's all you got to do. And there's all kinds of ways. There's videos, pictures. Oh my God, you got live. I don't even have, we'll be all day just talking about how many ways on how you can build your brand on social media today. There's stories, you got live videos, pictures, oh my God. Shorts, TikTok, you just got to make a decision to do it and do it consistently. That's the kicker right there. That's what gets everybody tripped up. Man, I did a video, but I did it last month. No, you got to do it consistently. You got to do it every day. I was making content every day when we went all in. Okay, you got to do it every day. So hopefully this helped you guys. I just felt like giving some value. And if you have any questions, be sure to comment right below. I'll be able to answer your questions. Or if you got some things that you might want to add, just comment right below. Be sure to like this video as well. Be sure to subscribe as well. Appreciate you. And hey, this will reach some other people that may need to hear this message. Okay. So again, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. And we're going to continue to do what we do. Provide a lot of value, provide a lot of tools, resources to really help people to reach their goal. My name is Stephen Rachel. Be sure to like, subscribe to this channel as well. Comment below, and I'd love to hear from you guys. And hey, with that said, enjoy the rest of your night, evening, or morning, or whenever you're watching this video, guys. And we'll see you on the next one. Peace.